And we're back here, folks. Map 2 going live. Overpass. Fnatic do manage to close Vertigo, and that bodes very well for them here on Overpass. NIP, I think we need to see a lot more in the gun rounds. The pistols, effective. Everything else, not so much, Alan.
And let's also keep eyes if that trend continues. What happens if, God forbid, they lose both pistols? That could be real scary.
Could be.
Very scary. Brolan tucks himself into long toilets. Headtrick's coming over to help. And he'll need to help out his teammate because Brolan could quickly get trapped here.
Headtrick, long range. Here we go. Brolan going to come forward to have the same engagement as his teammate, but this is everybody. They might not be expecting everybody from Fnatic to be here. I think they've only really spotted the one. Brolan, here comes the swing. Gets the kill. Headtrick follows it up, and now this is looking very good. Timely flashbang here. Headtrick can't capitalize on that last. And so the possibility still exists that something's going to happen here, but it is a very battered Fnatic to try and bring this pistol round back into whack.
Bomb was spotted. That's why Alexi's now playing off B short a little bit, because he has confidence that nobody is going to be super close. It'd be really nice if Fnatic could get these P250s and at least extend the range so they can take a decent duel. Must be one around on the floor here somewhere. Smoke 2. Here we go. They need to take down Rez very quickly here. They can't allow another player to die.
Headshots are bust, pretty much. There's the headshot. There's the bust. So now right. He's the next to follow. Boost. Boosty boost. Messi's been spotted. He doesn't know. How long do they maintain this? They're hoping for someone else to rotate in, and they're absolutely going to get it. There's Fasha spotted. An audio cue just went out, but they're going to be able to react in time. So this is working out for NIP. The boost, very much what the doctor ordered. But Messi, he's got a double dose. Double dose of headshots. Bomb almost certainly going down here. Alexi B's position is going to become very impactful, but a late play out of the connector could leave him exposed. He's watching for it. Seems to have a read that Roy might be here. But this bomb, it's down. That's a huge kill to find for Alexi. Now they know the threat exists of construction. They can't comfortably move off the site. A smoke has to be committed to it. Headtrick in heaven. Niko's looking for this duel. No one's watching Brolan just walk up the sidewalk, though. And Brolan will do it all himself.
That could not have gone any better.
No.
I thought Brolan was in water, in pit, just hiding, but he wasn't. He was creeping up bridge, completely unsighted. Nade, they had so many nades that they never needed to use.
Set up for NIP.
Gotta catch config. Gotta win the first duel, and it's not gonna be. The spray down is good, and now surely Alexi's all the nades in the world lined up. Flash is there. No chance for these guys.
It's obviously going to be the most important event on the calendar. Whether they might be adopting a similar
Did he say
approach.
that for officials too?
Yeah, he was saying he was doing it for officials. Oh, peek in, head trick. Going to get caught. Finally, a little bit of a trade here. Rez still took Roy out of play, but a 1-for-1 is about as good as one of these has started for Fnatic.
Calling that the AWP is also down. They're much less scared now to start contacting up. Mezzi drop peaks, Brolan down, and now it's just Alexi. Shadow advantage is good. The flashbang from his teammate looks reasonably effective, but Mezzi comes out of it just in time. Bomb is planted. We've got a re-smoke as well. Gonna put behind default, help him move around. And these two still they're gonna give it a look in. There's a lot of money here. Crims is a long way off. There's a smoke for the bomb. Still a chance here for NIP.
Config get caught. Config's about to get caught.
Ooh. Who's going to peek first?
Who flinches? Who gets a flash? Oh, niko will get a tag, but Fasher's up the flank, and Brolan has no idea. Eyes glued up top. It's down below that he needs to worry about. That puts Headtrick in a bit of trouble. That's the shadow advantage, but the shot's baited out. That's a nice bit of micro from Roy, and now the kills come through. This is over. Realistically, the money's not there anymore for NIP. CT side, tough to maintain. And this bomb's going down. And Fnatic, what a way to explode into this game. Reminiscent of Vertigo now. They've got their feet under them. NIP can't allow another crazy round of rounds.
Likely asking each other, guys, why didn't we just go A earlier on? Wolf or bear skin or something? And the blood of his enemies.
Nice early pick there for Rez. That is just Roy. And here's the thing. You can see how comfortable NIP are holding on to this space, because when it's just Roy towards the side of the map early on, everybody's here towards Monster. And Brolan knows. Brolan is so very ready. Oh no, this is disaster for Fnatic. Pistols on the other side, and they just can't even see anybody. niko is potentially about to be flanked out. Config's taken all of this space. This is disastrous. There's a path up connector, but that is the only viable path realistically in this round. A boost up from Brolan on the spot just in time, but Fasher a bit quicker on the trigger. Still, this is going to draw Config ever closer on the flank. They got to accelerate now. They got to accelerate. Otherwise, disaster might be on deck. They might have just gotten ahead of this. The kills are coming through. Fasher is recovering this, and at some point they're going to look behind. Config, he's so slow into this. niko has an idea. Now he knows. Now he knows. Recovery is the name of the game here. Fasher and niko are doing an incredible job of it. Niko. They're so stalled. 20 seconds. I mean, the utility's not even that great. Now the initiative gets taken from the other side. The bomb's down. You can't win this on time. You can't win this on the clock alone. This round's over. It's all in the Crims, and he needs to die, and he will do so.
The A defaults were their best rounds. Let's have more of them.
Looking for a duel here. Head trick. Not quite going to have it, but they don't realize Brolan's out by the fountain, so Roy down again. Oh, Alexi B shutting things down in con. This is looking very good for NIP now. Again, all of the early exchanges going the way of the Niñas. And at this point, what do you even do? Krems, niko, you're both very isolated from each other. Basically operating as solo units. Again, NIP are being very cautious not to overextend here. They lose two 2v5s in a map. Pretty sure DJL gets to whack them all with the stop peeking stick.
Going to take a lot of overfacing to turn this round back. Head trick is the first. Ooh, Crims. Gets another. They know where config is, but they don't. I don't think they expect Alexis to still be here. They have to hard clear. This knife is out for Crims, and that is a nightmare. Time is also a massive problem. Even if this kill comes in, surely not.
The money would matter though. If more damage can come through, niko, he's fumbling the util. Config's up on top of the box. There's no way. There's no way at this point.
He's missing.
And he's missing shots.
Yeah.
Panic in. niko's down. Config finds an opener. Again, things just going the way. NIP Fasher gonna face. This is a boost up, ready to find him. Double man down, no control towards connector, no control outside of B. Another dire situation for Fnatic, and we're 30 seconds into the round. This has been just commanding from NIP, and if Brolan continues on this flank, he might just find the bomb. If that happens, it's game over. He's got it. He's got the C4.
No.
He's got the C4. He's about to have Mezzi as well. He is everything. He sees everything. Massive control. These positions for Roy and niko, they do not matter. You can take the site as many times as you want. It's not going to change how this round plays out. And niko, he's now the only one who could even do that. So they'll give him B. Say, guys, I've got B. Oh, guys, where did everybody go?
Where's the bomb?
What's happened? Oh no! Oh no! One kill. That starts a very, very, very long road to recovery, and I think with 30 seconds to walk down it, it's just not a possibility.
He's not going to know where to save because he knows they've lost all the T-spawn. Rez is here on the angle, unchecked. Survived into the mid-round, coming up to the late round with 5 alive. And NIP, right now, are leaning the wrong way. Only 2 on B.
He's floating around. Fasha, he's got one. Oh, and Roy, he didn't even have to see the player on the storm drain. Roy catches it. Was worried that was going to be an overlook. But as it is, the bomb's now going down, and NIP, they've got all the money in the world. Only 2 rounds to play in, so of course they're going to go for this retake, and Brolan will start it off well. He's still so very lethal. The problem is they don't have the second element. Alexi V is around the world. He can't get involved in this by the time it matters. I don't believe he can even get involved by the time that
he is really trying.
Brutal. They need the kills. They're running out of time. Broline down. That should end it. That should end the possibility here. Head trick posturing like he wants to back out. They're going to try and just keep the guns. They want to contain them towards the bomb. They want to make this as expensive as possible for Fnatic, and they've done a great job of that. Who's going to catch who here?
Oh, the timing.
Grim shifting into construction. The Molotov's going to force him back, and that's going to be the key piece. So head tricks Molly is timely to get them that kill, and now they realize that was just a lurker. It's all in towards A. Fnatic need to accelerate before these rotations are solidified. And here comes the hit. First contact going to be so important. Brolan on top of the dice block. He is controlling everything. Phenomenal play continuing, and as he goes up, that might be a bit too much to ask, but it's just nykytilan now, and there's no world where he's bringing that round through. 11 rounds. NIP send us to the half.
I've read Crystal Ball, and there will be Julie kills.
All right. But will they be from Crims, or will they be from Roy?
Who can say?
Crims gets contact. They realize that this means there's not likely to be anyone here. All right, it's not going to be from Crims. Tell you that much. Fasher, now in a tough spot, wants to make sure he's not getting wrapped, and indeed he is. Roy's pushing the flank, but was he hurt? Config's here in Con. This position's going to get very cheeky when we get into the late round. He hasn't had to reveal himself just yet, so they've completely discounted the possibility. And now the door opens. Now they know, but that's going to hold them up. Fnatic have to get into this retake quicker than that. Head trick, a big kill. Here's the dualies. Time for them to get activated. Roy finding kills. Needs it. And they're everywhere. Roy's just going to stick this. Why not? There's not positioning for this fight. There's not positioning to get him off the defuse. They have to fight forward. And this is going to be a disaster. Oh, no. An interesting smoke. It leaves a big old gap. I don't think it really does much of anything. I guess it blocks boost vision. Raz has been spotted here, taking a tiny bit of chip damage, but it's a heavy connector presence. And how long are Roy and Mezzi going to want to maintain this? Roland's going looking from down below. Roy gets the kill. That's a big one.
And there's nobody else on B. There's nobody else on B, so he just escapes. They might expect Mezzi. Mezzi's the rotator. So they might think Roy was the only player. Side of the map, the flash is good. Mezzi collects. There's nobody down bottom connector either to actually pinch him. Absolutely contained now, NIP. Look at the push for as well from Roy. He's deep T monster. Fnatic have loaded up this A bomb site and then some. Super strong defense.
And we got no time. It's just all going to be about the mental. Deep Molotov just limits playground. That's working out very nicely. Funnels them in towards Mezzi. It's what he wanted. And he gets what he wanted. A duel here with the op. nykytilan comes out on top. Got to be careful not to get caught. He doesn't realize. He does not realize Config's so far out, but a reposition is timely. Doesn't necessarily have support, but as he withdraws in towards Con, doesn't necessarily need it either. And it's all falling apart. NIP getting nothing out of this force buy, getting nothing out of this round. They are on the back foot. They are massively stifled right off the rip. And for Fnatic, I mean, it's clean as can be. They've never even allowed a chance for NIP to shoot back, much less do damage. You go, Rez. Need a little bit of magic to make this happen, and they're not going to get it. Bowler hat, maybe a briefcase. Business, Brolan. Roy, aggressive here in the playground. Config, gonna figure it out in time. Find the head as well, so an advantage here for NIP. Roy wanted to mix things up, wanted to get hyper aggressive with it, and comes up worse for the wear. Connector control going to be the next object of intention here. niko with the op. This is a tricky fight with that AWP. Pushing out a little bit of space, but the pinch is going to come in here, and he's down for the count. And now, Fnatic. Looking so good for so long, and not so much anymore.
Time to gamble, isn't it? Stack a site. Maybe let one player get super aggressive. Mezzi's just jump spotting on A for now. And NIP are playing it right. They're not all 5 on one site. Config can either go early and try and get information, or he can wait. He's going to go in front. Molly is down. Mezzi has to win this, and he does not. Config claims A. NIP going to reverse.
They're headed into the
They're
reinforced
going to let him
site,
flank. They're going to let him flank instead.
Yeah, Config's going to have an Eteric opportunity, and I mean, there might just not be anyone left alive by the time this happens, so you hardly need the big play. You just need the most basic of kills, and they're bringing the bomb up. They're not even wasting their time with it. They're not even adding that element of risk. 15 seconds, but time enough to plant, and that's all that matters. For Fasher, damage is important, right? If he can find kills on towards this T side, he can limit that economy going forward. Lexi B doesn't want to give him it. He hears Fasher stomping around here, accelerating. Fasher out towards long. This is an interesting way to approach this. We'll have heard him for most of it. I think they should have a pretty good idea, and Hedrick is indeed coming to check. Not going to miss that. Pressure on. Roy's good for it. Roy's good for it, and now that's going to pull them back. And meanwhile, look at all this vision that niko is gaining. Nobody's here. Oh, there's no world. There's no world. Oh, niko! Too far forward. Too far forward. He gets chased down. He thought he had all the room in the world to rumble, but had no idea the late rotation was coming in, so now this gets weird. Push up from Colin still a risk. They can't rotate back towards B because they know the threat's up the ladder. It's gotta take a site. 30 seconds. They don't have Alexi B with them. And with that kill found now, they know. Fnatic should know exactly where this is going to finish. 20 seconds. It almost seems like they're going to concede the plant. That's a possibility, though. Roy on the angle wants to deny, and they'll pay the price for it. Grims, does he want to test this? Distraction is there, but Rez is so good! He's not missing much right now. And a fighting towards Bank will give them a position to defend from Fasher. At risk of getting caught. Make his way up the dumpster side, and he's going to be hunted down. Rez! Making it all happen here. All on Mezzi. Such a strong position to play from in the post plant. Utility now to push him off of it. A counter made means they know he's not sticking. Mezzi just gonna try. The molly didn't actually land on it. Yeah, he keeps getting pulled off. They're not even peeking. He's getting baited away. He'll at least deny the ace to Rez, but he can't win the round. He cannot win the round. He'll make sure no guns get taken through. But it is gonna be a round all on the board for NIP.
Birthday and then just playoff information. Fnatic could have sat on their laurels a little bit more. niko has not had the best game so far. Misses the connection. Fortunately, Roy proving to be more potent. 5 on 4 now for Fnatic. But niko and his teammate are opting to still stay aggressive. This could get scary.
Losing Roy and Con. This is so tough. niko can't get away. He knows it. He's up the creek, and now they're going to need a big play from Mezzi. And Mezzi.
Bomb.
Oh, that could be a problem, Alan. That could be a problem. Does Grims have vision on it? He does. He knows. He sees it. He hears these footsteps. Config making all the noise in the world as he comes through. Still gets the kill. Config. Oh no. That could have been the round. Config had to win it, and he does.
Still could be. Still could be if he doesn't go long. Okay, good call from Config to understand that connector is open. I'm surprised Fasher hasn't activated already. Hedrick's holding. This is crumbling. It's absolutely crumbling.
I mean, at this point, Messi probably needs to consider the save. He's realized it just in the nick of time as well. He's looked at the money and said, yeah, can't do this. I think Messi just went up heaven for a little bit of a look-see, and that might be him now leaning. Okay, so there are going to be 3 players here in defense if Messi can get through these choke point smokes, but they need a kill. They need a kill. There's one. Is that enough? I don't think so. And he could also overwhelm. No chance. Messi, a little late to get out here, might be able to do some further damage, but he's left exposed. This bomb's going down with 20 seconds left. This is a really tough retake to ask of Fnatic. Fasher attempts it. He gets his bell rung immediately. Crim's now spotted. I mean, there's going to be no money. There's going to be no money to try and keep this into overtime. So Crims, he's going to try. He's going to try and be the hero. He's got a kit. No utility means he's just got to do it all with the guns. And as soon as he finds contact with Alexi B.
Devastating. Crims commits for a molly. He's trying to take a duel. He's already down to 36. Got no rifles in play. Crims has already hit the deck and nobody's nearby. This is looking like a map 3.
Looking like it. Smelling like it. Feeling like it. Chances have existed for Fnatic to get back in, but they've been unable to seize them. And NIP solidifying in a big way. Ancient will be the decider if we get there. NIP just need 4 more kills. And they've made that possibility a reality.
Credit to Alexi. NIP have outmaneuvered Fnatic in these last 4, 5, 6 rounds. Nade onto Mezzi. Was that a nade stack? That's gotta hurt.
Doesn't exactly feel good. So now, I mean, wherever you go, it's not going to be too stiff of a defense, and you just know it. But they're still taking their time. 30 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the move. Seems like Monster's going to be the majority of this thrust, which means that you're going to need something from Nikodaz's Deagle, and you're going to get nothing. Fasher stuck with an MP9. I'll catch a kill. That'll give him an upgrade. That gives him something to fight from, but he's immediately erased. And while Roy did find the lurker, that just gives him an AK with which to attempt this retake. Bomb down, ticking away. No kit means that Roy needs to move. Smoked off in heaven. No chance to get out there. So Graffiti will be the attempt. Utility, it's there, but it's not really very helpful. He's just going to have to make the moves. And the footstep on. An audio cue given away. Sets up head trick to seal the deal. NIP